Hi, I'm Callie and welcome to Kapowski Reads and welcome to my low spend diary. I have decided that I'm going to post my low spend updates every 2 weeks because I live a very dull life and I didn't really feel like I had enough to justify giving weekly updates. But if that changes, I'll let you know, but for now I'm thinking every 2 weeks, and that way it can hopefully be interesting for you as well as interesting for me. So this is going to be my February sort of low spend wrap up, and February is always a bit of a tough old month for me when it comes to spending. I have quite a lot of birthdays for people that I love, like I'm talking A-team people that I love in February. So I always kind of feel usually pretty broke by the end of the month because I've wanted to celebrate people, and how can I show people I love them if I don't buy them lots of gifts? And the biggest success for me in February was actually being able to I'm able to buy gifts for people. I'm not restricting that, but I felt like I wasn't worried that I was gonna, not I was going to feel the pinch by the end of the month. Like I wasn't feeling super flush, but I was feeling comfortable. And it was really nice for me being able to sort of be able to buy the gifts I wanted to without worrying as much as I usually would. And I know I kind of went a little over the top when it came to gifts for my mum because I just got so excited shopping, but she's my mum. And if you can't treat your mother, then, who can you treat? And she loved her gifts, so, win. It's a win all around. So let's get on to my February sort of wrap up. I'm going to start with empties and then move on to how much I spent and my favourite things. I think that was the order I did last month. If not, it's an order that makes sense to me right now. So I suppose let's just start. I have a decent amount of empties, and I put them in a box this time instead of a bag. The bag's been recycled. I do have a cheat in my empties though. So I will be very honest and say that this gorgeous eyeshadow palette, it's not finished. It's barely been touched. Other than this one, I dropped it and this one fell out. But I am unhauling this because I got a really sad eye. Not quite an eye infection, but I was having some eye problems. And I went to the optician and mentioned that my eyeshadow, it was about 2 and a bit years old, and it was kept in the bathroom, the nice steamy bathroom. And upon advice, I'm gonna unhaul it because I don't want to have sad eye anymore. And I've moved on to eyeshadows that have not been opened, let alone sat in a steamy bathroom for 2 years, just growing all sorts of nasty things. But that kind of really reinforced for me the reason why I'm doing my low spend year is to use things up before they start to expire, because things like makeup isn't gonna last forever, whereas my yarn probably will. But that's another thing. I'll start using my yarn at some point. I have to. But onto my true empties. I have this. You can't even really see what it is because it's sat where it sits in the bathroom is right in the face of the sun. This is a bubble bath. I bought it for the kids. They don't like baths. I love baths, so I've been using it. It smells amazing, and I have many other bubble baths, so I do not need to worry about buying any new ones anytime soon. Probably not for the rest of the year, if I'm entirely honest. I have a whole gaggle of hair products. I have my No Frizz serum, which I use as heat protection, and it's one of my favourite ones, but I already have a spare, so not replacing that. I have some shampoo and conditioner. This, again, I can't take full credit for this. This is the house shampoo, so between the 4 of us, we finished the shampoo, but the conditioner is 100% on me. I don't think the children use this. They have their own conditioner, but I mean, they're welcome to use this if they want, but I don't think they do. I have a hair mask. It is a nice Pantene Pro V one, and it's just because apparently I have long hair now. I use a hair mask just to keep it nice and healthy, and you know, the condition feels okay. It's soft. What more do I need? And it is one I really like. It says it keeps my hair strong and long, and my hair feels pretty strong and long. I'm not gonna yank it though, that would be foolish. One of my favorite things from last month, my L'Occitane pillow mist is no more. It's all finished, but it, you know, it was almost finished last month when I was reunited with it anyway, but it's all gone and I miss it. Next up, I have a body spray. It's a Ted Baker orange and raspberry and orange blossom. It came in a gift set and I had 3 of them. This is my least favorite of the 3, so I'm not sad about this one being used up. It smells delightful. It's just not a scent that I sort of gravitate towards. I much prefer the other 2, and I do have larger versions of the other 2 from that set. So I'm gonna be smelling nice, hopefully, for the rest of the year. I finished a face scrub. I mean, you can see how much I've just tried to get everything out of everything. I have no idea where I got this face scrub from. I don't know. I picked it up somewhere. It's called Super Facialist. It was really good. I liked it. It just felt a little maybe harsh on my skin, so maybe I won't get it, but I'm a long time away from having to get or even think about getting replacement face scrubs. I've got at least another month and a bit left, I think. I have 2 more serums. I have niacinamide, which is just Boots own brand, nice cheapy one, and does the job. I really like it, and I'm going to try something different with my skin, but I may return back to this one because I like it. And you know, if something works for you, why would you not stick with it? And I have this, which is probably not really gonna show. It is Boots again, Origin facial oil. There's still a tiny bit left of it, teeny tiny, but it is the 28th when I'm filming this, so it will be finished by the end of February, and it kind of felt silly not to include it. There's only at best 2 applications left of it. I love this oil, and I probably realistically will come back to this, but I am trying something different with its replacement. I might go back. I don't know. Next up, I have these are eye patches by Pixie. These are night patches that I just put on to just, you know, deal with the old eye bag situation. I love these, but they're not cheap and they're not good for the environment because they're one use only. So I am not going to be replacing these. I would prefer to have something that either is reusable or biodegrades, but I do love this product, but you know. And my final thing, fresh off of last month when I finished a lip gloss and was like, I never finished lip glosses, I finished a lipstick. I never finished lipsticks, with the exception of my favorite lipstick, which has been discontinued. I finished this one. It is L'Occitane, and I got this for free with some toiletries many moons ago. It doesn't have a name on it, just number 80, but it's so cute. There's still a teeny bit left, but with the nature of the tube, like I can't, unless I take a gouging finger to it, I can't, which is undignified. I can't really get this last teeny bit of product out, so I'm calling it. I'm calling it as finished, and I'm gonna thank it and wish it a fond farewell. So I had a decent amount of empties. I am delighted about it because it's so nice freeing up some space and using some of my stash and getting to go back in my stash and see what I have. It's almost like shopping, but I've already paid for it. It's pretty good. So on to my replacements, because I did have to get some replacements. I just bought another one of the same of my hair mask. So let's just pretend this is the new one I'm showing you, because I left the other one downstairs in the bathroom, but it's exactly the same. And it was on offer. I'm fairly certain it was only £5, but it was on a very good deal. I also got a little Boots delivery, which made my heart so happy getting. I feel I miss the postman. I think the postie misses me as well, because he was forever at our house. And now, like, I maybe see him at best once a week. So, you know, I miss my postman. But I'm enjoying not buying things as well. But I did get 3 things sent to me in the post. These are new things I'm trying. So for the Pixie under eye patches, I actually have bought some silicone reusable patches. They're currently downstairs in the freezer because in the fridge it didn't get them cold enough. I don't know how I feel about them, but I'm trying them, and I'm going to try them for long enough to give them a fair shot. So I've gotten a new eye cream to go with them. This is just Olay for tired and dehydrated skin, which is this. I've not tried this one before, but it was on a deal. It was on their Boots every Tuesday does a £10 deal. So I bought my stuff that day so that I could get some, you know, what I would view as quite a luxury eye cream for £10. I know a lot of people might not view Olay as luxury, but I do. It was expensive and I would grudge paying full price, so I didn't. I also got 2 serums, which I'm going to, one of them's brand new to me, the other one is a replacement. So I'm very excited about that. I picked up just a collagen serum. I can't see. I realised I should just maybe address it. I can't see my screen. My screen? Yeah, my phone screen, because I had to put a ring light on because it's really dark, because I spent the last of the daylight watching Love is Blind, so I have to have my ring light on, and I can't see if any of the products I'm showing you actually show up. So if they don't, I will find this out when I'm editing it. I'm so sorry. Attempts were made. So this is collagen serum by Boots. I have used this before. I adore this. My skin adores it, and my bank balance adores it too, because it's very affordable. And I got a new product, which I'm going to try and see how I feel. I got The Ordinary. This is rose hip oil. I've only used it a couple of times, but I'm feeling fairly confident about it. I get quite a lot of redness on my face, and I'm extremely pale. So any redness, I just feel so self-conscious about it. And I know I could just wear heavier makeup to cover it up, but I don't really feel comfortable in super heavy makeup. So I thought I would just try and see if this will help my skin. It smells amazing, and yeah, I'm really liking it so far. The Ordinary were recommended to me as being quite affordable, but having that sort of feeling of being a luxury item but without spending a small fortune. So I'm enjoying it so far. Hopefully that remains the case. So on toiletries, replacement toiletries, this month I spent a bit more. I spent a total of £32.59, which I'm okay with, because all month I wanted to buy an eyeshadow palette and all month I did not. My boyfriend even tried to get a loophole by being like, oh, but it's Valentine's Day, and oh, what if I buy it for you? It's a gift. And I was like, no, we both know that that would be a lie, because I still have eyeshadows. So I did not buy it, and I'm very proud of myself. So on to the books. I read a total of, I have of course not balanced them in a way that makes sense. I read a total of 5 books from my own TBR. So reducing that by 5, 3 of these were 5-star reads, and 2 of them I regret. But you know, 3 5-star reads is pretty amazing. The 3 5 stars were So Happy For You, which I have included in a vlog. Undead Girl Gang, again, I have vlogged this one, but I've not vlogged Violetta, which I only just finished yesterday, and I sobbed uncontrollably, like full mouth sobbing, weeping. It was beautiful, but I've not vlogged this one because I just hadn't had a chance. But it needs to be noted, this was also 5 stars. So 5 books read and reduced from my TBR, and 1 book in, 1 new book. It is called Poems by Len Penny. It is a poetry collection in Scots language. I have not yet read it. It's very short, but I am intending to read this in March. And this book was a pre-order, so it's completely allowed. It was a gift to me from me of the past. It cost me £14.99. So in total, on my somewhat restricted expenses, I spent a total of £47.58. I'm delighted with that. It's under £50 and I feel happy about that. I'm not feeling restricted. I'm still feeling like this is a manageable thing that I can do with my life. I've been using the library in order to feel like I'm doing a little bit of a bookshop, and I'm having a good time with it so far. I am also loving being able to slowly see that I'm using things up, and a little bit of space is maybe appearing here and there, and that I hope is just going to increase as the year goes on. And to round things up, I want to share my favourite things of February, and these are things that I already had, and I'm just using what I have and loving what I already have. So first up, I have to go with the cardigan, the pink cardigan. In my shopping my stash video, I mentioned that I was just coveting some pink knitwear, and I was like, oh, just wear your pink cardigan. And the more I've been wearing it, the more I'm just like, I love this cardigan. I absolutely love it. I wish it was a little bit softer, but I actually think that just with age, it's going to become really soft. And I saw somebody wearing it in a thumbnail video yesterday and was like, I know her, that's my cardigan from home. It just felt so nice seeing it in the wild. But yeah, so first up is my Marks and Spencer's very sensible but very cozy cardigan. Next up is my nail polish. I made a Franken nail polish because again, I wanted a nail polish and I couldn't justify it. So I made my own. I mixed it, and it is just a nice lilac shimmer and I love it. And it's somehow managed to possess the best qualities of the two nail polishes that I mixed. And it lasts days without chipping, which for me, normally I paint my nails and they're chipped within the hour. But yeah, there's something really sturdy about it and I'm loving it. I'm also loving that I didn't have to buy it because I could just make it. I am loving my Soap and Glory bath oil. I have a decent amount of the range of the Perfect Zen collection and I'm loving it. It smells, I'm a lavender girl. I'm an old lady. I love the smell of lavender. I love a good night's sleep. And I mean, this isn't going to cure insomnia, but it does at least smell lovely, makes my skin nice and soft, and tries to convince me that I'm going to have a good night's sleep, even if I'm not. But I'm really liking it. I don't have the hugest amount left. So this, you might see this in my replacements video next month, because if it's gone, I'm gonna need another. I have also been loving this, which is a Buff Balm, and it's not even showing, yeah, and it's Cranberry Craze. I don't have the hugest amount left of it. It is a lip balm that has like a scrub in it, so my lips feel super soft, and it's got a really just delicate pink shade to it. There's not a huge amount left, so look forward to seeing her on future empty videos. I'm really enjoying this, and I didn't even remember getting it. I'm fairly certain that it was in an advent calendar that I got a couple of years ago, but it is delivering and I'm loving it. And the final thing that I have been loving this month is Love is Blind. I have a Netflix subscription and I feel like I don't use it enough to justify the cost. And then every so often Netflix release a program and I'm like, I'm just gonna bid farewell to 10 hours of my life while I go and watch this. And that happened this month. Love is Blind came out on the 14th. At the time of filming this, I think there are 12 episodes, maybe. We're up to the wedding dress shopping anyway, and I've cried watching people try on dresses and look like beautiful princesses. So I am now at the stage where I'm like, yeah, my subscriptions, I'm getting my money's worth out of it. So I just need Netflix to keep making programs that I enjoy, like give me Give me more Perfect Match, give me more of The Circle, just like trashy dating shows which are relatively, I was going to say low stakes, but marriage is really high stakes. Yeah. So that's my last of my favourite things. And yeah, that is my February wrapped up. Fairly certain I've included everything I planned to. I wrote notes. I can't see a thing. So I'm just going to hope that that I've included everything. I'd love to know how your February has gone, if you are doing any sort of low spend, or if you've bought anything lovely. Let me live vicariously through you. I am off to go and think about making dinner. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!